Hi everyone, my name is Courtney and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be going over my TBR for the Orilium Autumn Equinox, which is a big readathon which is almost D&D style. You create a character, and every month that there's a readathon portion, there are specific prompts you have to fill out based on your character. If you want to learn more about this readathon, I will leave the creator G from Book Roast. I will leave her channel down in the comments down below so you can figure out if this is for you or just learn more about it. But basically, we're in our second semester and our characters are working towards their careers. My character, Mira, is a blacksmith by trade and she wants to learn more about magical objects. So Craft Mage is perfect for her because she can apply her skills as a blacksmith to magic. So to become a Crafts Mage, I have to fill out the Artificiary challenge, and I have to complete all 3 prompts for that, and then I have to do the Inscription challenge and read 2 books for that. So for Artificiary, for the first prompt, I have to read a book with artificial intelligence, and for this I picked A Prayer for the Crowned Shy. This is a month-long readathon, but a short book is always a great start. This has a world of robots, and one of the main characters meets a robot in the first book. I know strictly speaking robots and AI are not the same thing, but this is a pretty sentient robot, so I think it counts. And yeah, I'm looking forward to continuing the series because I really enjoyed the first book. For the next prompt, I have to read a book with foil on the cover. And for this prompt, my pick right now is The Girl Who Fell Beneath the Sea by Axio. And I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but the red string of fate that is going around the title is actually red foil, which it's a very small detail, but the foil is still there. And then the final prompt for the Artificiary challenge is to read a second chance author. I don't know if this specifically means you have to have hated the author's first book or just not loved it, but considering that I haven't actually picked out exactly what book I want to read for this prompt, I'm not sure if I'm going to lean into the camp of retrying an author I haven't enjoyed at all versus retrying an author that I was okay with. So like I said, I haven't picked exactly what I'm going to read. It's still a little bit up in the air for this challenge, but the books I'm looking at are Kings, Queens, and In-Betweens. I read this author's first novel, Bruised, last year, and I enjoyed it, but I gave it a 3.75 stars, so I didn't love it. And it seems like her debut was a little bit more popular, so I'm excited to try it out and see if I like it. And then another person that I could read a book from is A.R. Capetta. I read the Once and Future series, which they co-wrote with their partner, and I didn't love that series, so I'm curious to see if I would like their more solo work. They have a lot to choose from, so I have a lot of options if I choose them. And then going into Inscription, again, I have 2 prompts to fill. For the first prompt, it is a childhood favorite. I actually have a lot of books that I've kept from my childhood, but I wouldn't say I really have a childhood favorite just because I wasn't one to go back and reread stuff all the time. But I am considering for this prompt to reread My Side of the Mountain, which is a book I desperately loved as a child just because it was about a kid living in the wilderness and like doing a survival thing. I was very much into survival books. I thought about rereading Hatchet, but I have reread that one, and My Side of the Mountain I've never gone back to reread, so I'm intrigued about it, especially because it's an older title. And then the final challenge I have to complete is to read a graphic novel or manga or comic. So for this right now, I've picked Lore Olympus Volume 2. I could end up reading a manga instead, but I think I'm going to end up reading this one. This will kind of be a reread for me because I do believe I've read up to this point in the online comic series. I'm somewhere in the middle of season 2, but I haven't kept up on it just because I've enjoyed reading it as a like bound object. But yeah, I enjoy this series, so I'm excited to get back into it. But yes, this is my TBR for the Magical Readathon. I didn't have a lot of prompts as a Crafts Mage, and my prompts are pretty short, so I will probably be reading more books than just the ones I picked out this month. So stay tuned for maybe a reading vlog on the Magical Readathon, as well as the other books I plan on picking up this month that I haven't decided yet. But if you're participating in this readathon, let me know. I would love to know what your career is, what books you're reading. I'm really excited to see where this story for our characters goes in the future. Yes, I'm really excited for this, but thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys later and happy reading.